I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch. I am gonna go get that bag, and I am not gonna take your shit.
Hey you guys, and welcome back to another video. So as I'm sure you guys read from the title, I am going to be dyeing my wig today using no bleach, you guys, no bleach. So these are all the items that I'm going to be using. I have my volume 40 develop, and I'm also going to be using the dyeing kit that you guys seen earlier in the video, and I got all these items from the beauty supply store along with the L'Oreal High Color highlights in a color red and magenta. So this is the wig that I'm going to be using today, and this wig is from Pretty Proper Hair, you guys. I've done previous videos on this hair, and you guys, I was just tired of the black. I wanted to, you know, switch it up a little bit. As always, you guys, the information for this wig will be in the description box below, so you guys can check it out and maybe, you know, go try and buy it. Just getting started, I'm going to be taking my wig brush and I'm going to be combing out any knots in the wig. So now you all are just going to see me flip my lace over. What I have on the lace at the moment is makeup, and I'm going to link the information for that in the description below as well, because you guys, I really love this foundation. So right now you guys are going to see me spray some free spray onto my lace and let it sit and dry, mostly because I do not want for my lace to be ruined or damaged or anything, which it most likely wouldn't. And you guys, I'm going to go ahead and pour my volume 40 developer into the tube and then continue on with my hair dye. I'm going to be pouring my L'Oreal brand highlights high color. Right now I'm using 4 boxes. 2 of them are magenta and the other 2 are red, so 4 boxes altogether. And when the dye comes out, it's very pasty. It was really hard for me to get it out of the tube that it came in, and it was also very hard for me to get the lumps out when I was sitting there mixing it. You want to ensure that you're mixing the dye extremely well. You want it to be very smooth, not too pasty, but not too runny. The more you mix, the more you try to get the clumps out of there and, you know, make it very pasty. The more you will see the red coming out and the dye, I guess, starting to like darken while it's still in the tube. So you'll definitely start to see the dye getting very dark in the tube. When you're finished mixing, your dye should look like this, hopefully more consistent, because mine's looks a little bit like, you know, on the pasty side more than, you know, in between pasty and runny. So yeah, so I don't know about you guys, but before I do any type of hairstyle, anything, I like to watch videos on it just so, you know, I can get an idea of what I'm doing, and to also pick up on any important tips or information that I need. And I found out that this hair dye, it doesn't take long to light the hair up, especially because the highlight color is mixed with volume 40 developer, so it would not take long for this hair to turn to red. So I do have to move extremely fast so I won't have, you know, certain parts lighter than the other. I want the whole head to be the same color. So for the purpose of time, I decided to ditch the tool that came in the dyeing kit box, and I decided to just start doing it with my hands. Maybe that's why I had to go over it a second time, but yeah. So after I started to wash the dye out of the wig, I was beginning to notice that certain parts did not catch the red. As you can see, a lot of the spots were lighter than the others, especially at the top. I also strongly recommend starting from the top when you are dyeing your hair. That's just a tip that I'm going to give you guys. So after wringing the hair out and letting it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes to dry, air dry obviously, this is how the wig looks. I'm just going to show you guys how the color looks before I re-dye it, and I just want you guys to just learn from my mistakes. So make sure when you're using L'Oreal High Color or any color at that, any hair dye, that you are starting from the top instead of starting from the bottom. Well, not necessarily the top, more so let me say the roots, because the roots need time to process the dye. So always start from your roots first, because you need the roots to be light to match the bottom of, you know, your wig. So the next morning, I went ahead and I purchased 2 more boxes of hair dye. And the process for this is going to literally be the same as yesterday. I'm going to be pouring my 40 volume developer, and I'm going ahead and pouring the hair dye into the same tube. I'm going to go ahead and mix it up, and I'm going to apply it to the roots of my wig and the top of my wig, basically to match the bottom of my wig. So you guys, at this time, automatically I was starting to see a major difference. And when I say I did the damn thing, guys, I was super excited with how it looked after. Yeah, some parts was like lighter than the other, but when I tell you guys, this color is so fucking bomb. Can I say that on here? It's so freaking bomb, y'all. Like, it's so bomb. I was like, yes, girl, yes, you about to slay this shit out of that. I was like super excited. Like, I could not wait to throw this shit on my head. I swear to y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and drop some pictures. They should be popping up now of how it looked after I styled it, and then, you know, I put my little baby hairs and stuff. It looked nice. But thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload. Love you guys.